Hi pals, welcome to my channel. My name is Julz and I'm a Scottish Highlander on a budget. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for joining me on this video. So today we are going to be doing a budget with me for the first week of August. Isn't that crazy how fast time is going? Full disclaimer, I did actually get paid a full wage from my old company. I worked for 2 weeks and I just don't know. I don't know if, like, how it's worked that I get exactly the same as I would have done on a 30-hour contract with holidays and things like that, but we'll just have to see what comes back. I have messaged my old manager, see what comes back from that. So we're going to go with it. I was expecting a lot less, but I was due 2 weeks pay and then some annual leave. I don't know how much annual leave because my manager didn't tell me yet. So yeah, it's all a bit up in the air. So I'm going to kind of try and hold back with this budget as much as I can. But if they do require money back, then they can get the money back in my time rather than their time. And that will determine what I get paid in August from my new job. Because if they've made the mistake, that's not my issue, and I will pay them back, but I will just pay them back as and when it suits me, because they can't take money out of my account without my say so. So yeah, and I did say in my other videos, but I did speak to a lovely lady, and she said that she thinks that I will get paid from my new job at the end of August, and it is just paying like the month before as opposed to like the month before that, the way I read it. So all being well, that will work out. So I do have a contingency plan in place for if that does happen. We're going to be fine. But for the moment, what we're going to do is we're going to just really try to cut back on spending, and you know, just try and be kind of mindful of what money we're saving over. Also, I believe August will be a 5-week month typically. Like, can't wait till October to be a 5-week month. Because I think I got paid on the 27th in my new job. However, if I get a full pay and I'm struggling, what I will do is start my month on, like, I'll just cash stuff on the Tuesday, if that makes sense. But we're just going to have to wait and see how money pans out. I am going to try and be very frugal. I will have YouTube money coming in. I do have some mileage to come in. I can't remember the date. I think it's the 2nd. I think I should get it, but it might not come in. So, and I think that's about £300. I think, I can't quite remember. I do have it written down somewhere. But I'm not going to put it in here because I'm going to obviously use that further in the month. But obviously it needs to be recorded in my bank account. So yeah, so we're going to try and be as frugal as we can. We do have envelopes that we can tuck into if we need to. And let's just see where it goes, okay? So I am more than happy to share this journey with you. If it all works out that I get a good pay, then fair play. If it doesn't, then I'm going to bring you along for the ride, even if I am struggling and moaning and complaining and depressed about it all. You're coming on the journey with me, because at the end of the day, I share my budget. So many channels don't share their budget, and that's completely fine, absolutely up to them. Or they'll share their budget and then if something goes wrong, they'll stop sharing it. Again, absolutely completely up to them. There's no shame in that whatsoever. It is hard to navigate, but I do share every single penny of my budget, so therefore I'm just going to carry on doing it. And if I get negative comments about it, then I get negative comments about it, and they'll just be deleted. You know, I'm not even going to look at anything like that. So yeah, I'm out of breath. I think I'm coming down a wee cold. I ended up having an impromptu night out last night. Today's Sunday. It wasn't like impromptu as in I found out on Saturday. I found out on Wednesday, I think. Wednesday or Thursday, can't remember. But my friend was going out to a show, and the person that she was taking let her down last minute, so and this person doesn't drive. And obviously, who wants to go to a show on your own? You know, you want a friend to go along with you. So she invited me because obviously I could drive her there. It was in Inverness, so it's like an hour and a half drive from where we live. But I didn't pay for any of it. I didn't pay for the show. She treated me for lunch to dinner as a thank you for taking her. So yeah, so I'm very, 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 very lucky to have friends like that. But I did pay £4 for parking. So I don't know what I was going to say there. But yeah, so I had a lovely night out, but I'm feeling the effects of it. I'm not used to going out on a Saturday night. I'm not used to late nights. So yeah, I'm totally feeling, and I think obviously having a full week of work in my new job, like 9 to 5, and learning new things. My brain was going, I was on the computer the whole time. Yeah, I am exhausted today, so, but it's fine. I'm out on shift tomorrow morning. I've got to leave my house at 6:15 in the morning, so so yeah. But then I'll get finished early. I'll get finished like 2, so you know, it's swings and roundabouts with that. Bills to come out this week. So we have £70 and 95 pence for my credit card. So basically that payment is so high because I consolidated another card onto it, and then they do a little boosted payment on it. So like I do have debt, I'll say I have debt. It's not a huge factor for me at the minute. It will become, you know, more of a factor, and I will get it paid off, but for the moment I'm not really worrying about it. Council tax at 99, rent at 375. Now that is above the payment that I need to make, so if things are tight, then come September I can just make the minimum payment that they request, and not the 375, if that makes sense. It is a direct debit, but I can cancel the direct debit on the 27th of, you know what I mean, and save me some, because I'm paying over the odds, so I'm in credit on my rent. That's what I'm trying to say. Long way to say that, but yeah. Car tax has gone up a few pence to £14 exactly. Pet plan is going up £1, £20.99. Westcott, again, this one I can cancel if I need to. They've said at any point if I'm struggling financially I can cancel it, but yeah, there we are. I'm just going to continue to pay that. Mobile, 30/50 loan, £215.69, and TV at 3650. No, that's not correct. If you don't put a point in, it changes everything. I mean, this calculator I use is brilliant. It's a really good calculator. It is definitely user error. Nothing to do with the calculator. So 879.81 is my bills. Now, if you look at the difference between what my bills are and what I get paid, it's crazy. How they expect people to live on that kind of money, I don't know. But with no help from the government whatsoever, I am not entitled to a penny. 1483.35 minus 879.81. Oh, right, I'm giving up on this calculator. I honestly am. 1483. Give me pen and paper, and I'll do the maths on a bit of paper. Minus 8,981. 603.54. Okay, so with groceries, I haven't done my shop. I'm going out this afternoon to do it with £35, so I don't know how it's going to be, but I am going to just budget £35 again, because I do have the Tesco voucher, and hopefully I can find out today if it'll take part of it or not. Tesco's I'm in is a very, very small, and on a Sunday especially, it is not managed well. Is all I'm going to say on that matter. I'm going to put £40 into fuel for this week because I am on shift a couple of days, so I'm doing extra running about, but I think £35 would probably see me through the week, just going from A to B. But obviously my job will be going out of the office as well further down the line when I've got my pay coming in by then, and I will still get mileage payments back. So for the moment we're okay for fuel. So that's £40. My spending I'm going to do purely because it can be that little bit extra towards groceries if I need it. And I would kind of like to get the Spacers challenge finished, and then it's there to then take out of my to put into my budget should I need it, if that makes sense. So it'll probably come out in the next week or so, but we'll still have it. So we have our dice tower. This is from Chiba Maya World. I love it. We've got our wee dice. I still have some of these dice left, so if you want the Spacers challenge, then please feel free to order on Etsy, and you get the dice with that. So we are very minimal to what we can do to complete this. We're looking for a 2 and a 6. We got yeah, so if I do that, we're completing the challenge. It's £3. And there's nothing else we can do, so the challenge would be completed. I'm going to just try it one time, see if we can get one of the other numbers. Yeah, we're just, either way we are stuck, so we'll go back with the 3 and we will just complete it with blue. So no matter where we go, we are going to be left with, what is this shape? It is that way. Well, I'm not wanting to do that now. Do that with my cash stuff in. So that is £3 going into Spacers. And then that means £7 going into my spending. Back over there. So that challenge will then be complete, and then basically what I was going to do would be put like £5 or £10 into it. I said 10, but I'm thinking maybe 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to add to that to complete it. We will just see how money goes as to what we do with that. But for the moment, that £3 will complete that. Piper is good for treats at the minute, so she's not going to get anything. And we are basically doing everything today. And the Saffiano, I am just going to put I'm just going to put £10 into eating out and nothing into household, because I don't think I need anything. It's Alan's turn to pay for dinner today. It will be my turn next week. But what I will probably do is cook, because we are then going on holiday on, the following week. So I'll probably just cook next week. Just do a stew or something like that. So what I'll probably do is buy that today, so I have it in, and I can do it in a slow cook when we go out for our dinner next Sunday, because we won't need a huge amount of shopping, so we might not even go shopping next week actually, now that I'm thinking on it. I'll speak to him before I do my budget for next week. So in total, going into the purse is £92. So 603.54 minus 92 is 511.54. I don't have a huge Etsy coming in. I will get a YouTube pay this month, and I will get some Etsy pay. I don't have a huge Etsy pay. And I am going to do next week. So the start of August, I am going to add in all my new things when I'm on holiday. Just so that we can get that going and get all these new things added in. I've got something exciting coming as well, so I need to speak to somebody else about that, get that organised. So yeah, there is lots coming on. So let's start with binder 2. So we're not going to put anything in emergency because that's fully funded. Home improvements and appliances we're postponing for the moment. Garden is fully funded, and electric is for the moment is fully funded. I have got an appointment with an electrician to come and see can they fix my current thing. Alan is going to make the appointment because I'm out all week. So he's going to make the appointment, and they'll do his house and my house, and we'll go from there and see what happens. But yeah, the ball's rolling again for that. It'll come into play when obviously it'll get colder and we need the electric on a bit more, the heating on and stuff. But yeah, so nothing is going into binder 2. Binder 1, all about me, it's not getting anything. Hair and beauty is not getting anything, and clothing is not getting anything. Dog groom, I'm believing, is fully funded. And remember, did we not put £50 in that, which I just need £2, which can come out of 20, 30, 40, 50, yeah. So that's fully funded. The £2 Alan can just take out of his jar of change that he has. He has loads of money in £2 coins. So yeah, he can, because he'll have to take her for the appointment because I'll be working. But that's done. Vet fund is going to get £5, and our birthday is fully funded. So all that's going into binder 1 is £5. For me, the vet fund is as much a priority as eating, because obviously if anything was to happen to Piper, I need to find money for her regardless of the circumstances. Yes, Alan would probably help. Yes, my parents would probably help should I need it, because they all love Piper as much as I do. However, she's my responsibility and I need to make sure that money's there. So £5 will go in every week unless it's really, really dire straits. Car maintenance. I feel like I do owe my mum money. I must speak to her, but I'm going to just wait. She's not shouting for it, so we'll wait until she asks. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Mum, if you're watching this, don't start asking for the money yet, please. I have 100 in there. I think I owe her 150 maybe, but we're just going to leave it 100 there because she'll not be in any rush, you know, like she'll understand the situation with changing jobs and things. But there is £100 in there should she require it, you know, imminently. Car insurance was paid, so we'll start again with that in January. But hopefully I will have some challenges that I can put towards that should I need to. Birthdays, so we do actually have a birthday to pay for, so we have to take that out. So we've got £20 in there, and we have birthdays in September, so I'm going to put £5 in there because obviously we have my parents who, I'm going to put that back in there just now, else I forget. I'll take it out later. Forget where it's come from. Yeah, my parents won't, you know, they'll be happy with just a card and me to visit them or whatever, but I would like to try and get them a gift if I can. But I do have a niece whose birthday is in September, so she needs to be covered. Holidays, I think we do need some pennies. We don't need pennies, but 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 3, 20, 40, 60, 80, 4, 20, 40, 50, 60. I'm going to put £20 in here. I would like to get it up to 500 for going away. I don't think we'll spend 500 when we're away. And I've got like next weekend to do that. So I'm going to put 20 in there. And then gifting, I'm not putting anything in. So that's 25. Saffiano we have already done. So far we have £30 going into sinking funds, and I'm going to put £30 into Christmas for the moment. It might be that I don't do that every week, but I don't know. It's really weird because I'm starting to get a little bit stressed about Christmas. So we're putting £30 in there, we're putting £25 in there, and we are putting £5 in there. The 24 challenge, which is this one for my car, for my car deposit. So currently it has £1,000 in the bank, and then we have another £210. So I don't think I'll complete this by the end of 2024, but I'm going to pause it for this month and then see what pay I get on the 27th of August. If I get paid, then I might try and catch up on the £200 that I've missed out, but for now we're going to just miss it. It's not an important challenge, it's a car deposit. I'm not planning getting a car anytime this year or anything like that, so yeah, we are pausing that one, which will free up a lot more pennies, because normally, you know, we're taking that out because it was a bill and I'm trying to keep it as a bill, but because it's not actually a bill for this month alone, and maybe next month depending on what I get paid, and maybe the month after if needs be, we're not going to stuff it. I wasn't drinking any alcohol last night, but I actually feel like I've got a bit of a hangover. I think it's just tiredness. I am on the iron brew, or sugar-free iron brew. I love it. I feel I want to do Sauce Collab because I missed it last week, and I think I'm going to just alternate do it because I do love it. So yeah, I'm gonna do it this week and then see how we go. Plus I get to use my dice tower, you know, all good. But if needs be, then this challenge, you know, can be emptied if necessary. It's for Alan's birthday in December, but I'm sure if we can't manage it, we can't manage it. He won't be bothered, he knows the circumstances. So we're going to give it a roll. If anybody is ordering this from me, or my Rubik's challenge from me, the colours have changed because I got new dice and they had an orange instead of a pink. So I ordered another set from a different place and they sent me an orange instead of a pink as well. So, and in the description, the dice had a pink. So yeah, I've just changed it. I've gone ahead and changed it. So if you order from me, you will get an orange instead of a pink, and if you order from Sophia, you'll get a pink. So yeah, so that is now pink, which is £5, which is good. So pink, we always seem to get pink though. Yeah, I coloured in the orange over with pink so that I knew. But yeah, so like we've got pink in all of these ones, so we're starting another one. But hey ho, it's all good. And then cabin break. We are so close to completing this. I need to find that other pen, don't know what I've done with it. So close to completing this that I'm just going to go ahead and do it because it's only another £30 and then this challenge is completed. And I'll probably just do it again, to be perfectly honest. Carry on with it because I love the envelope and the challenge. Again, this one might not be every week moving forward. We will see how it goes. So we have 5, and I'm sorry, this is probably a very long video because I am talking so much. 5 plus 25 plus 30 plus 5 plus 10. So into challenges we are having £75. So 511 4, which is what we were finishing on this column, minus 75 is 4, 3, 6, 54. I do still have these books, by the way, if anybody is wanting one. They're completely undated, so you can start at the start. You know, you can start at the start of the book because everything's undated. If you want one, there will be a new one coming out in October. If you want one, that looks like 300. £3. Okay, so I am going to do monthly and I am going to do weekly. But I am going to take a little break from We're All Mad Here for August. Yeah, I am going to, oh golly, I am going to take a little break. I think I can catch up with that. You know, it's only £50 each page, so I think I can catch up with that. But yeah, it's going to have a wee break for August. And Adorable Friends, unfortunately, we're having a break from as well. And I don't know, I want to do Opticians. I want to kind of complete it before I empty it. That probably makes zero sense. Go for it, because I've took £109 out of it, but I would like to just cross off all the I like to cross them all off. So we have 10, 18, 26, 28, 29, 30, 31, £32 to complete it. If my maths is correct. Near enough anyway. And obviously I took the £109 out that was for the glasses that I did buy. So yeah, let's just go for it. £7. Again, if I have to take money out of here before I've completed it, then so be it. But yeah, I would just like to kind of complete it and then be like, say I've completed a challenge. So yeah, that's that. And save the change and save all you want, and the penny saving challenge is what's left over. I'm going to try and complete the save all you want, and then that again is money that will go back into, so that is this one. That again is money that will go back into the budget should it need to, which is you know, a substantial amount there. I haven't counted it up. I'm not going to count it up till it's completed or until I have to empty it. But yes, that's another one that will get emptied, and again, because it's undated and it's unstickered or whatever, I can do it again once money's back on track and get that complete again. So that's what that one is. So in total, going into sort of challenges, is 10, because these are challenges because they don't have a purpose. These are saving sinking funds because they have a purpose, if that makes sense, and also space. So we have 10 plus 10 plus 3 plus 7. Well, that was easy. I could have did that in my head. So £30 going into challenges, which means we have 406.54. And I'm still going to put £10 into extra debt for now because I do have another card that I'm paying off as and when. It's not got a huge amount on it, but that extra debt money can go to that, and then obviously I can pay an extra payment to that one should I need to. And also I want to start saving if I can, because I'm going to have a bigger loan payment in October. I think it's like an extra almost £100 when that completes. So I want to kind of maybe add to that if I can, but I don't know, we'll just wait and see. Again, it might have to come out of one of my challenges to pay it. I do have a complete plan in place, but there's no point in explaining it all until I know what my wage will be from my new job, if that makes sense, because it just gets confusing then, because I'm kind of like, well, I'm emptying this, I'm emptying that, and then I don't empty it. And if you've not watched previous videos, you'll be like, well, why why not? If that makes sense. But anyway, for the second week of August, we are rolling over 396.54, which is great because we will also get our mileage coming in, which will add on. We have, as I said already, we're going to have almost £100 from YouTube payment for 2 months, from June and July. We'll get paid in August, towards the end. And then I do have some Etsy money. I don't know how much that will be. But yeah, it's looking good. We're in a good position for the moment. As I said, if I do have to pay back some of my wage, then they can just wait for it. But anyhow, I hope all that makes sense. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry this is a half hour long. But I just felt I had to kind of explain my budget just a little bit better than just running through it. And also I'm just in a really chatty mood. So yeah, take care, have a good one. In case anybody was wondering, I am dressed, I've got a blouse on. I know it's not normal, usually we have the pyjamas, but hey ho. And yeah, so I'm going to crack home with some more Etsy orders. Hopefully tomorrow you will all get dispatch notices, because there are some that have been waiting very patiently and it needs to be done. So yeah, hopefully we will get on top of that, and take care and have a good one. Bye bye.